presentation of the NBA.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. The point and off guard are Brogdon and Brown. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And for Miami, the wingman, it's Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with the bulldozer. And it's Lowry in at the point. And at this point of the year, Greg, injuries starting to mount for some teams.
And this is where your depth gets tested, your resolve. Because it takes a strength in numbers and strong leadership to get through it.
Now here's Tatum. And here is Brogdon. Outside, Horford. 4 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Butler against Tatum. Now here's Butler. Guarded closely. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Good D. Better O. Butler's got an uncanny ability to just outwork and outduel his opponent.
And there's the foul. It's on the bulldozer. That's his first foul. Hero against Brown. Shoots over Hero. And it's Brown missing. And here's Miami. And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer. For a time, the richest in NBA history.
You gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Here's Brown. Last game we saw him score 14. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
The defense has no answer for Brown. When he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they are in good hands.
Stolen by Brogdon. And now the fast break, Brogdon with the ball. Here's Brown. Miami grabs the miss.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
Hero finds Adebayo, and the basket is good.
A good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Now here's Tatum. 33 points last game. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The bulldozer passes to Adebayo. Over Porzingis. Tries again. Al Horford with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Brogdon kicks to Brown. No good that time. Some solid defense from Butler.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive, Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Ryan's checked in for Adebayo. Caleb Martin comes in for Jimmy Butler. Josh Richardson's checked in for Hero. And it's Payne in for Kyle Lowry.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Manton, the pass to White. Lets it go from the wing. A bulldozer pulls it in.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And stolen by Tatum. Here's Mikhailuk. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Love the selflessness. Tatum willing to give it up whenever he sees an open teammate.
Here's Richardson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Tatum passes to Mikhailuk. Offline with his 3. For Miami, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Boston trailing. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Basket good. And it's 6 points for Jason Tatum.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now here's Payne. D right on him. Richardson up top. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and...
Substitution on the court.
Brogdon against Lowry. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Backcourt guards are Lowry and Hero. Bulldozer is out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Brogdon kicks to Tatum. Outside, Horford. 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's the bulldozer. The rebound by the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the bulldozer in the last outing against the Grizzlies had a huge game. He added 18 points and, as we've come to expect, controlled the glass all game. He completely took over that game with his play. We'll see what he does this time around. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
That's good from the bulldozer. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
Hero against Brown. Here's the bulldozer. Adebayo. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Adebayo's got the lead up to 9 now for Miami.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Passes it to Hauser. From past the arc. Boston, no good that time either.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And the bulldozer gets it to go.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Tatum passes to Hauser. To stop the run. And Adebayo sends it back.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Horford kicks to Brogdon. Tatum with it. He has 6. Just 4 to shoot. Outside, Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Horford's got his first 3 points of the game.
You hear the term stretch 4 right there, Horford from the perimeter.
Here's Butler. Again, the Heat good for 2.
He's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon. And the Heat with some changes. Martin's checked in for Butler. And it's Payne in for Kyle Lowry. The Celtics also changing it up. Derek White comes in for Al Horford. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Grizzlies. And Porzingis had a lot of suitors, GA, over the summer. Eventually, the Celtics made the move for him.
Porzingis rehabbed his game and value in D.C. With the Wizards rebuilding, he was a prime trade target. Boston went for him early, and he could be a difference maker for the Celtics. I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Manton, the pass to Brown. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Banton. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. They keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a sizable lead.
Miami Heat, 38. The Celtics, 22.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The Bulldozer with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The point and off guard are Brogdon and Brown. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post position. And it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward.
Teammates love that. When Horford is looking to shoot fast, it makes the offense look dangerous.
Well, their pass it to the Bulldozer. And it's Adebayo in the corner. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. Lowry against Brogdon. And the pass to Horford. Here's Porzingis. Brown outside. Shoots over Hero. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, it doesn't seem to matter, Brent, who they bring in. Everyone seems to fit in this system in Miami.
Well, their identification process and their scouting, they do a fantastic job of putting guys in here who are hungry to go about their business. So it's a nice mix. You have young guys, you have veterans, and then they have the right star to follow.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Tipped away. Here's the bulldozer. He's covered by Brown. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Now Brown. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Here's Horford. Great D that time from Adebayo. The Heat leading by 16. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Porzingis with the block. Brown kicks to Horford. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball. Salto.
And the Celtics with possession here. Brogdon finds Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Now Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drops in the tray. Horford's got 9.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Butler against Tatum. There's the lob to the hoop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Just a great setup there. You can see how Jimmy Butler enjoys making plays.
Celtics trailed by 15. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. The 3 from Tatum. It's hauled in by the Heat. The Bulldozers got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Left side Lowry. Passes it to the Bulldozer. That one wide left. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Brogdon against Lowry. 2 points. That one goes.
Nice to see Brogdon just step into one from the mid-range.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter. Doesn't go through.
The Heat leading by 6. The wingmen. It's Hero and Butler. Bulldozer is out there with Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And so it's Boston with it. They host the Clippers after this game. And there's the foul. It's on the Bulldozer. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's White. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Well, they're passing to the Bulldozer. And it's White with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 6. So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And
that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's the bulldozer. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shot's now starting to fall.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Outside, Horford. Here's Porzingis. That ties the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And not to mention, they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Brent, the thing you respect about Jimmy Butler, here's a guy with an old school mentality.
Well, I love that he competes against the other team, Greg, but there's a part of Jimmy Butler, and we saw it a lot in the last 2 seasons, how much of a protector he is of the culture.
And he makes the first. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
White, good.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Here's Butler. Here's the bulldozer. Nails the baby hook. The Bulldozers got 4 points this quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And every time, Brent, they're written off, the Miami Heat have a way of proving doubters wrong.
You know, Kevin, it felt last year you kept waiting for when it was that the Miami Heat was going to kick in. It started in the playoffs. I mean, that's how long it took. But, man, barely escaped elimination in the play-in tournament. And for them to make it all the way to the NBA Finals just speaks a lot about that never-say-die mentality and their resiliency as a group.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Well, their pass it to Adebayo. No good there. Good work defensively by Horford. Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. White, good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to the Bulldogs. Another shot. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got 8 rebounds in this game. Against Brogdon. Horford has a wide open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Miami shooting well. They're at 45%. The pass to the Bulldogs. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
Now a timeout called by Boston. The Bulldozer with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, the Bulldozer.
And, guys, he's just played angry tonight. I mean, he's taken that anger out on the rim with one throwdown after another. They have not been able to stop him from getting to the rim.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. They double-team Brogdon. Outside Tatum. White, wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Heat with the lead. Here's Butler driving to the basket. And he uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for Butler.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
Tatum, that's for two. They get it again. Horford. A shot, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Celtics trailed by 6. Tatum down low. Defended by Butler. Tatum, that's good. Tatum's got 9 points here in the second half. Pulls it up high.
And you would expect a quality play like that from a quality guard like Kyle Lowry.
So it's Boston now. Tatum kicks to White. Bounce pass from Brogdon. And Tatum puts up a deep three. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Excellent defense there from the Bulldozer. Lowry with the ball. Brogdon picks him up. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
A lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Here's Tatum. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Here's the Bulldozer. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Horford. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. It's a 3-point game. Tatum dishes to Horford. Off target from the wing. Here's the Bulldozer. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, Hero does so much damage off the bench for this team. Now here in the clutch, let's see if he can step to the line and come through.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And so it's Miami winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.